All right, so welcome to a special live stream of Castlevania Vampire's Kiss, which is the same thing for Dracula X and also in the Japanese version, which is a little different. So, yeah. By the way, I gotta raise the volume. Hello, Dean Winchester, the third Barry Allen fan. How you doing? Hello from Deutschland, mein Herr. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream of of the Castlevania Advance Collection, and I'll be doing Castlevania Vampire's Kiss on the European version, which is this game, which is the same thing for Dracula X on the and the USA version, and then you have the other one, which is the Japanese version. So, yes, and this one's in 50 hertz frames per second. So, yeah, I'm doing great, Dean Winchester and Barry Allen fans. So, yeah, I still remember calling you Dean Winchester the Third, and I mean, and don't get me wrong, which I do enjoy your company, which I really do. Oh my goodness. So it's been a while and I haven't seen you for quite some time. So, yeah, I mean, the story. So, if you want to know, I mean, the setting medieval Transylvania, several hundred years have passed since legendary hero Simon Belmont defeated the evil Count Dracula and sealed him away for what was supposed to be an eternity. The people have long since forgotten about the horror of the young dead, allowing a few depraved individuals to restore the Prince of Darkness to his former state, which is a stupid idea, and they think it's a great idea, which is not. Sleeping in his coffin by day and preying upon hapless victims by night. Dracula now plans to get revenge on his old enemy through his descendants by locking Annette, the girlfriend of Belmont's great grandson Richter, and her sister Maria Renard in his dark and gloomy castle. Once aware of this, Richter takes his ancestors' sacred whip, passed down through the years from father to son, and sets out for Dracula's castle to rescue Annette and Maria Renard to seal away the evil Count for good. Yeah, it's almost November, and time really does fly, to be honest. It really does. I always treat I always treat like every day will be my last. And like make your day as if it was your last, to make a great one, to have it written to in what you will always like to remember in a way. So, yeah. So, are you ready for, yeah, I mean, is anyone ready for Castlevania Vampire's Kiss on the European version? Because I'm going to be able to play that, and yes, I actually know how to play this entire game, and it'll be like a 2 hour live stream in a way per se. So let's get this started, and here we go. I'm wearing pink if you want to know. So, welcome to Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October wearing pink. So, yeah. Vampire's Kiss. Yeah, laugh it up, Fuzzball. I'm right here. A lot, well, if you remember, well, Austin Lawrence, if you remember what happened on the main story timeline that Gino had to go back and, well, in a way for some payback to, to take on Dracula, because in a way he's not going to ever try to do the same stupid trick ever again with Shaft's help. Only this time, this is the alternate story timeline, so this takes place before Reach was scorched into flames by the Covenant. So yes, with the Noble Spartan who goes by the name of Isaac, only this time, yes, as the Dark Alliance came, and then shortly after the Covenant were trying to go after the greatest weapon of all time. And yes, and then now they have to find a place, another home that calls them Reach. So on to Reach, and yes, the members of the UNSC, United Nations Space Command. So yeah, and guess what? Dracula is back again and again. Ever seen how it sounds like Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge? So why can't he just leave everyone else alone? Oh, he doesn't, because he comes back like every 100 years or less, unless he comes back quicker in that type of time. I mean, yeah, I mean, once you're on Region, whatever you can do. I mean, Alliance members have grown, even new members of new Alliance as well. This is a prequel to Halo Reach in the alternate timeline. Yep, correct. So let's get this started. You know, Isaac will love, who's the Noble Spartan, will love nothing more with the help out of the Alliance members. And guess what? They do not want this to go to waste for someone who tries to create causing mischief, trouble, and chaos, such as Dracula and his cohorts. Yes, I'm playing the European version. Hey, you think I couldn't reach you? You're wrong. Of course, the original game and the Japanese version is 60 hertz, while the European version is 50 hertz, if you can tell, because a little bit slower, but it's still moving at a pace, but the music does not change. It remains the same on the same tempo. Back, Simba! So the Noble Spartan has to work in with the help out of Ricther Belmont. Are going to have their hands full with the Alliance's help to try to put out the fires on Reach, in this small town here on Reach. Hopefully they'll send some water, hopefully they'll send some fire trucks, even though members of UNSC. Yeah, and it just goes to show you there's no rest even when it comes to the supernatural such as this. Oh, I can beat this game in like approximately an hour or so. Depends on how fast I am, but since it's this 50 hertz, it'll be about approximately around an hour. It seems Dean Winchester has left the building, it seems. I mean, I don't mind if he could stay around the live stream a little longer, but that's just me. Anything you'd like to add? You do realize both Alliance, Dark Alliance, and guess what? New Alliance have to work together since they're now becoming members of the UNSC in a way. Justin, do you have any, I mean, we need to bring in some water tanks such as fire trucks. I mean, what's not so bad, including like air, even through airships such as this, would like to bring in water tanks as well. Start moving! This isn't running up the balls! But just remember, half of the Alliance forces died on Reach, while the other half escapes to Earth, or one part, a quarter makes it to Earth, the other quarter, who knows where they ended up, somewhere in the Forerunner planet, if you remember watching it on Halo 4. Which was on BitChute.com, if I recall. The Covenant was taking no prisoners at the time. No prisoners. Okay, here we go. Here comes the first boss we're gonna encounter. Let my God be my shield and strength. You've been a naughty kitty! Back, kitty! Back, kitty! Back, Simba! Back, Simba! No cat food for you! You're not getting any cat food or a cat chew toy! Back, Simba! Ow! Stupid! Ow! You are a really bad cat for 3 heads! You get a permanent home, which is not here. Yes, I'm actually pretty good at this. The town should be safe for now, but well, we must cross the river through this long bridge all the way to the castle, you know. Talk about a long ways walk from here. I wonder what the Alliance members are thinking, because they are really getting tired of seeing Dracula come back every 100 years or less, unless he gets revived so quickly to being brought back again. Here on Reach, you know. Back, Simba! All right, we're now inside the castle. back, Simba! Back away! Haha! Yeah! The Alliance. See, members of the Alliance and part of the Alliance just made its way inside the castle. What they're expecting? A bunch of foes. Ever thought how about the Noble Spartan would it be able to play a part to such as this to get rid of Dracula again? Oh my gosh. I really need to stop doing that. What's the matter? Don't like getting hit! Expecting resistance for incoming foes. Yeah, you couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. What's the matter? Afraid of me? You scared? You should have known better when you not back off. Loser! We're in Wintersburg! They couldn't let water if they controlled it right. So, in the corridors of these hallways, so we're gonna have to rescue Annette and Maria Renard. I mean, of course, you can play as Maria Renard on Castlevania Rondo of Blood, but not on Dracula X, not on Vampire's Kiss, and not on the Japanese version as well. Bring it, doofus! You couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. Of course, I could go back and get more meat. I'm not saying I can't, because you could, because not many people realize this, that you can get food again. So watch. Here comes the flying Cyclops. See, you can get food again. And they say you cannot. Whoever said you can't get seconds or thirds or whatever? Not this guy right here. Yeah, like I said, you can go back and do it again and again. Like I said, not many people know this. How did not many people know this when you can go back to get the same food again? I mean, really, it's not that hard. See? Not that hard. But instead they make it a lot difficult. I just don't understand why. I mean, it's not that hard to figure it out, you know. Because I think I'm the only one as far as I know of. Here comes a giant gargoyle bat! Back! I said back! You don't belong here! There is no way I can't. No. I can go back in time in a way per se, you know. I'm not saying I couldn't. Really hate this when it's not. Back! By the way, you lose! Ha ha! You suck it! Yahoo! No hit, miss, clear, but I had to go back and doing this retry. Woo! Yes, and there's a password you can do. I mean, simple. Okay, usually there are players who try to make it to stage 3 and then they fall into stage 4 because they don't realize that once you fall off of the pillar, you go into stage 4 automatically and you won't be able to rescue Maria Renard on the next stage. So it's crucial that you have to. The stupid internet just caught me off, and I swear that was not my intention. That was not my intention. It just cut me out all of a sudden. I swear I'm not ending the live stream. Yeah, I swear I'm not ending the live stream because of that. So I'm not ending it, okay? So bear with me. Ta-da! Yeah, I kind of saw what's going on, so if you think I'm going to end a live stream because the internet just cut me out, I don't think so. It's not happening. I'm not going to say it's over. I say it's over until it's over. Wow, just whipped it from behind. Seems Isaac and Richter Belmont are going to get the job done in a way that with the help of the Alliance members, both combined to help out with UNSC as UNSC members. Of course, the Master Chief's still in cryogenic sleep, if you want to know. So yeah, he will not appear until the first Halo game of Halo Combat Evolve, until fighting off against the Covenant on the first Halo ring. You suppose that the Covenant is going to finish off Dracula completely before the Covenant were going to scorch Reach, and not to mention the Brutes? Should have known. Well, yeah, possible. I mean, I don't know why would they just executing the orders of the prophets. Wow, knockout. Knockout. No one will ever realize of what everything will be changed ever since Halo Reach, where half the Alliance forces die and the other half survived. Bring it! Ah! Yeah, I can go back for seconds. I'm not saying you could, remember! What? See? I can go back for seconds! And they say I cannot! Because nobody pays attention! This is how smart I am when it comes to this. Let's see, I know I'm gonna have to make a jump for it. There we go. Yeah, don't play a game of stupidity or else you're gonna lose. That's fine. It's supposed to happen. Hello, Blazer. Welcome to the live stream of Castlevania Vampire's Kiss. And welcome to the alternate story timeline. So, Halo. So, yes. You know, the Master Chief's still in cryogenic sleep. Why, you know, under the, you know, since Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey. And now Dracula's back on Reach. Isn't he ever gonna leave everyone alone? Oh, he will not. I'm guessing even though when it comes to Reach such as this place, it just goes to show you the trouble will always find you instead of you finding trouble. Yes, it's been a while since I did the alternate story timeline, if you want to know, Blazer. So, yes, if you remember, the storyline was split into two because of Akuma and Mr. Negative. Because the main storyline was Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars as Paper Mario Z Rebirth, while the other is Halo. And this one is the one that's Halo. So this was before the planet was scorched into flames by the Covenant, if you want to remember Halo Reach. And yeah, this is where half the Alliance, and then like half the Alliance forces die, the other half survives. It's brutal. It was disastrous. But there was a flame of hope that never goes out to be extinguished. And this is a part of the Ultimate Arkhamverse. So how you doing, Blazer? Yeah, never try to fall into a pillar. If you do, it's automatic stage 4, and you can never rescue Annette and Maria Renard at all costs. Oh, that's great to hear. That's how I would bring it. Loser. 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 Loser! That's why there was something in the middle right there. That's why that axe comes in handy, unless you're a member of the Axemen, which I don't know why. There we go. However, you will need the key. If you die once and you have the key, you cannot rescue Maria Renard and Annette. So, do like Rondo of Blood or Vampire's Kiss. I would say Vampire's Kiss is a little more easier than Rondo of Blood, to be honest. Bring it on, you stupid headless knight who goes by the name of Dullahan! I bet you want to be a member of Sleepy Hollow. By the way, Jonathan Crane is not here. Or Ichabod Crane. Sorry, I should have been more specific. Wow! You suck! Loser! You lose! Too bad, you were too easy. Should have paid more attention, but no. No hit, miss, clear another extra life. See that? I can score over the 100,000 point marker. Stage 4. This is where this key comes into play. Rescue Maria Renard in this stage. That's why you do not want to fall off the pillars on stage 3. If you do, it'll take you to the stage that's beneath it. Not this stage, the other stage. Not this stage, the other stage. Do you guys get what I'm saying? If you fall off the pillar near the boss close on stage 3, and then all of a sudden it'll take you to stage 4 beneath it, and not this one from where I'm going at. Hello, Luffy de Juliet! Welcome to the live stream of Castlevania Vampire's Kiss, and this is Alliance Teen. I'm playing the European version on the Nintendo Switch. This game is which is the Castlevania Advance Collection, which is available on Nintendo Switch, available on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So how you doing, Luffy de Juliet? Oh, it's been a while since I talked to you, you know. So, oh, how am I doing? Am I asking, including everyone else? I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. No hearts, no spending, which absolutely works with a key. Yay! I'm not in Troublesville. Stupid bat! Get lost! If I had a dog, he had a bone to pick with you. Yes, I'm using humor as a defense mechanism. It works, I think. Look at that. I'm using a super or an item crash and it does not cost you nothing, which is absolutely... Are you playing on... Yes, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, but this is the Castlevania Advance Collection, which is available on the Nintendo Switch. It's also on Xbox One, and it's also on the PlayStation 4, if you want to know. That's why it looks like the graphics of the Super Nintendo and the Super Famicom. One thing about Castlevania gives me PTSD when I play the game. They are flying everywhere. Ooh. Yeah, don't remind me, but okay then. I never knew how you feel that way. I really did not know that. But once you're like calm, cool, and collected, and if you got to be formless like water here, you must be formless like water. When you pour water into the cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. When you pour water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. Now water can flow, drip, or crash. So be water, my friend. Oh, the flying Medusa hits. Yeah, they're annoying. I don't like them. They're stupidly annoying. Back, Simba! Loser! I'm in Wintersburg! I am... The two most annoying parts, I mean, I don't mind the bats, but the Medusa heads, not so much. It just plain annoying. The game Pyre's like a Survivor series in a wave. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll give you that. But here's the good part. If you want to know. Ah! I hate that. There is no timer on this entire game of Castlevania Vampire's Kiss. The same thing goes for Dracula X and the Japanese version. Why? Because that's good news. But on Super Castlevania 4 and Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, if you want to know, if I recall, they're both timed. This game is not. Same thing for Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood, if you want to recall. Bring it! I'm down here! Stupid. Alright, it's time to go rescue Maria Renard first. She's in this dungeon. Annette is trapped in another place. Well, Maria Renard is safe, and you get full health back completely, which is good news. Ah! Dang it! Wow, that was close. Really need to pay more attention and not in stupidity. Loser! You know what? I'm gonna skip you so that way I'll be out of here. This head irritates, yeah. Flying skull head. Oh, look at these guys. Those little tiny people. Little tiny people, yeah. I'm guessing you know what they are. Those are blood skeletons. Yeah. Be glad this game is not timed, otherwise it'll be very, very annoying. Off me! Out! Am I the only one who call those tiny people monkeys? No, I wish. They're not monkeys. I can't remember the name. They're not imps. Whoa! Get off me! No, you need the key, otherwise you're not going to rescue Annette. There we go. That's why. Stage 5! This is where you're going to find Annette. Yes, it kind of looks like Atlantis a little bit, isn't it? So much of this game has been gutted. When they paid attention, such as Rondo of Blood. This game is Alliance Teen, because it's not KID friendly. Never was, never had, never will. And this is the ultimate Arkhamverse. Out of here! Out! Like I said, be glad this game is not timed, otherwise it'll be difficult. What's the matter? Ha ha! You suck, kid! Whee! You just gotta remember to watch. Do I like Zelda as in Legend of Zelda games? Who wouldn't? Of course I do. Invincibility for a short period of time. A little bit of timing could go a long way. Whoa! I am not doing that again. Wow. I am not doing that again. Wow. Whoops, whoops. Not the... It's that button, that button, that button. Not. I'm timing it poorly. Don't jump too far to the right. Don't jump too far to the right. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth... Ah! Not. My favorite one is Link to the Past. Ooh, I'm glad you asked that one. I'm not a fan of this part of the stage because you can actually lose here. Back, Simba! Back, Simba! Ow! You think the Alliance is gonna go down like this way? This is where you're gonna find a net right here. Just take out this. And you'll drain the water. It's simple as that. I wonder if that water's clean. I have no idea. Yeah, the count grows more powerful by the minute. So the Alliance is on this. So they're now infiltrated the castle, and now we've rescued Maria Bernard and Annette. They should be safe, and they tell them to head back out of the castle, back into town, and hopefully be safe over there and wait until further instructions. Okay. This is with a cross. So, oh, come on, that was not fair. I got meat. Whoa! Yes! Eat my powder! I'd rather not get that. I mean, it does not stop time, if you want to know, because it will not. Okay, so let's get this started. Here comes that water dragon serpent. Baxima! Ooh, I'm so scared. Ah! Hate that. You lose. Bye, stupid. You die in vain. Get out of here. Worthless monstrosity. It won't go fly fishing, I'll give you that. It more ends up to die in vain. So, no fishing here, but at least we're done for that part. Now it's time to go climb up to the tower. Of course, there is one thing. If there is a boss change, if you don't rescue Annette and Maria Renard, you're facing Carmilla. You're facing Carmilla. But if you do rescue Annette and Maria Renard, you face death instead, and not Carmilla. So if you get what I'm saying. Like Walmart Gyarados. Wow, you're smart, Lupita Juliet. Yeah, like Walmart Gyarados. Nice. That. I never thought of that. That is it. That is you. That was your idea. That is smart. Time to climb up the clock tower. Time to go up. It always have to be this way, didn't it? Wow, I don't know, have any idea how I pulled that off. Keep going. Yeah, just keep your distance on these guys and you're fine. Whoa! You missed! Ah! Oh, got that, the stupid crow bird. Drop your shield, dude! If you want to go out for the night here, this isn't a date! It looks like you went out for the night not in a blaze of glory. Keep jumping, keep jumping! Yeah, like you could reach me. The bat in my belfry. Yeah, just keep moving and you'll do fine. Interesting how you don't fall off in a place like this when you jump high enough, which doesn't make sense, but it is. Back to full health. Now the Alliance is gonna have to start climbing. Dang it! Should have known about a stupid... Whoa! Got it! I really need to not do that. Yeah, I can go back in time since I'm on the Nintendo Switch or the PS4 or the Xbox One. Another knight with a spear. Spear me, boy. Spear my life. Of course you won't. Perhaps I'll spear you in bowling. And pick up the spear. Ow! Whoa! I'm not staying here. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. You know what? I'm moving on. Thank you. Oh, this gets tricky. Watch. Here we go. That's fine. It's not like I have a problem. Jeez. Yes. No. Oh, stupid me, I got caught. Oh. Back. Oh. Oh, there's food right here. Yes, and back to full health. Ah, should have known the timing is up. Oh, gotta really work on my timing and not my stupidity. Really need to work on it, not in stupidity. Yeah, I got 12 lives. Once again, I'm going to say this one more time. If you don't rescue Annette and Maria Renard, You fight Carmela instead, but if you do rescue Maria Renard and Annette, you fight Death instead on the clock tower. So that's why. That's why you have to. That's why there was a boss change, because I'm telling you. Hey, look, it's Death. I ain't afraid of death no more. The only thing I'm afraid of is my own self. Should have not wasted that. What's the matter? You missed me by that much? You couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat! By the way, if he's kind of halfway there, you lose. Okay, now he is mad. Now he's gonna come out with a scythe. Oh, I'm so scared. Not the scythe. No, I don't want to get cut up. Mommy, I'm so not afraid for the likes of you. Come on. You better. My mom fights better than you could. Until she lost her life against the Covenant. You lose! That was not my best. That really sucked. Well, guess what? For those who want to try to go further into the final stage, this is the password. Holy oil, heart, just empty space, empty space, empty space, axe, holy water, empty space, and an axe. That's your password if you want to get past through this entire stage and be my guest. The final stage, stage 7. Finally, the alliance has made it to the top of the tower, and it's time to go. Dracula needs to get out of reach. He does not belong on planet Reach. Shadow Glitter Dream, along with Princess Azora and Sailor Venus, are gonna kick your butt because Sailor Miku does not want you on this planet, which is Karai Tsukino. Oh, I can reach you. I just don't have to. So much of this game has been gutted that's between with Rondo of Blood and Castlevania Dracula X and Vampire's Kiss and the Japanese version. Oh, I missed. Not this time. think I can... What do you do? Meat! Get hit 3 times. Whoa! Ah! Hate that. Get burned. Knockout. Come on, will you? Just let me pass. Yes, there's an extra life right here. See? 13 lives. For those who say Castlevania, or should I say Transylvania, does not exist, it actually does, to be honest. Because it's absolutely real. I mean, check out the history of Vlad the Impaler. He's actually real, to be honest. Vlad the Impaler. I mean, this is how I say, Japan somehow got a little interested ever since, you know, days of World War I, or the end of World War I. Alright, so, are you guys ready for the final boss? Because on that next stage to my left is where Dracula sits on his own throne, waiting. And it seems the Noble Spartan, with the help of Richter Belmont, is going to finish him off with the help of the Alliance. Let's do this! I know you're in that throne, so get out of there! Yeah, keep laughing. Remember, there is no time limit. You think this is funny? By coming into reach several times and do this? And you call yourself a beacon of hope? Vlad the Impaler is an inspiration for the Dracula legend. Oh, yeah. Which in turn inspired the 1931 Universal Dracula movie, in which the term inspired other Dracula stories like this one. Wow, you do know your history on this, very much. Patience is a virtue when it comes to fighting Dracula on his first form. Don't forget Bram Stoker, who wrote the novel. Really? Bram Stoker? Get axed! Read Reach has no place for you, you know. Of course, like I said, this is the alternate timeline ever since the storyline is split in two from Mega Man X7. Oh look, he's the same spot again. He will appear in random spots. It's not like he appears the whole time. Woo, that was close. You think you're so smart, you're not. Yeah, you're way over there, laughing boy. Shadow Glitter Dream is telling you that if you mention Karai's name, he will button your mouth. Of course, and this is why Karai Tsukino does not want Dracula here on Reach. The same thing goes for others who will say the same thing. In the novel, Dracula is an old man with a mustache, but in the movies he doesn't. Really? An old man with a mustache, but in the movies he doesn't? Funny how they do this in a way they kind of do that without the mustache and not the real thing. You know, of course, the name Vlad the Impaler. They also did that one episode called Masks of Evil from the Adventures of Young Indiana Jones, if you want to know. I'm still here! Wow! How is he over there? Yeah, right. That is an ugly monster that a mother could ever love. You are very, very ugly. Oh shoot, I got caught. Be gone, demon! Return back away from the cave! You will not bother anyone on Reach. If you do, you will be destroyed. I don't care how many times you come back, but this time, don't come back on Reach. The appearance most incarnations of Dracula go for is based on the 1921 Dracula movie where the titular character was played by Bela Lugosi. Ooh, really? Oh, 1931. You gotta be more specific. Bela Lugosi. The classic. The very classic. Yeah, you get the true ending with Annette and Maria Renard. A movie is based of Bram Stoker novel. Really? Wow, you guys know something of your history that I would like to learn. Yeah. So Vlad the Impaler, I mean, the story of usually kind of himself would take what goes back into Romania, if you want to know, which is where Romania is a part of Transylvania. The same thing goes for Hungary and Ukraine, parts of, and also Poland, if you want to recall Poland. The Stoker Bram Stoker novel on that movie actually came first. So yes. Thus, Dracula defeated by the Alliance forces along with who are members of UNSC. So he will not try this ever again. Well, we know we're all too smart. So there you have it. Entire game beaten! Yes! Yay! I told you I beat the whole game. Of course, some of the areas are not that easy as you thought it is. There's the gallery, the music. Of course, like you can listen to any type of the music from Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow. Yeah, these three games from the Game Boy Advance. So Castlevania, Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, and Aria of Sorrow. Vampire's Kiss, which is the same thing for Dracula X in the Japanese version. So there you have it. Everything goes like that. Also, you can, no tracks are registered yet in the playlist. I mean, you can register and then you listen to your favorite music if you would like to know. So that goes to show you, like, your very own playlist of what would you like to hear from first to last, last to first, any way you want. Anything you want on that. And so it is there is some artwork in this game as well, if you'd like to know. So I I actually I actually do enjoy this. I mean, it's just absolutely impressive to be honest. So yeah, talk about it will be a 2 hour live stream, of course, unless you guys have questions and answers, unless you guys have some history questions about how did these Castlevania games came into play since. Oh, look at that! My little sister in the live stream. Hi there! Oh my goodness! Yay! I'm doing great. How are you doing, Izzy? Oh my! It's awesome. Oh. Oh my goodness! Yes, and these guys are my friends here are moderators. It's Blazer from Europe and Austin Lawrence, who is my general manager. Yes, yes, wow! Oh my goodness! I miss you so much. How is my little niece doing up there? How's my little niece? Yes, my little niece out there because she's always spoiled and she likes to laugh so much with Grandma. Yay! Yes, you're live. This is not a premiere. This is a live stream. Oh, good. No, she's good. That's great to know. Tell her I said hi. Yay! My little princess. Hi, my little princess. My little niece princess. Yay! Hey, Austin. Say hello to my sister Izzy. She's in the live stream. And, because she's there and she wants to drop by. And you know what I mean? Okay, here's one. If you had to pick between hunting vampires or zombie, which one would you rather hunt? Oh, man. She's my sister if you want to know, Austin Lawrence. She's, yeah, I mean, I'm actually kind of spoiled. I'm not saying I'm like one of her favorites, so don't get me wrong, but she only likes to come and buy, and then in a way, and now she's talking to me on a live stream, and there you go. And I told her how's my little niece, who is my little princess, and she says she's great, and I'm happy. Yes, I'm an uncle. When I say my little niece, I'm an uncle. Yay! I'm an uncle! Yahoo! Look, to answer your question, Austin Lawrence, about hunting vampires or zombie, which one would you rather hunt? You know, I'm gonna say, oh, zombie or vampire. I know I'm gonna say both, but but you mentioned I had to pick between hunting vampires or zombies, so you say which one, and it can't be both. I want to go both, but you say which one, and it can't be both. I'm gonna say uh, a zombie. A zombie. So yeah, a zombie. Why not a zombie? I'm an uncle as well. Ooh, that's great to know, Blazer. Awesome sauce. Hey, Izzy, I mean, if you got any questions or answers on this live stream, I'm all ears. I mean, all you have to do is type, which it takes time that when you type it on your cell phone or your laptop computer or such, uh, I'm ready, or if not, and if you only just have the time to say hello and for just a short period of time, I understand because you have some work to do as well, or if you have the day off, which who knows, whichever comes first, and like this and that, and you get the idea. Yeah. It's like, I got your partner. I'm right here. So I mean, right in front of me. Keep the monster theme. Keep with the monster theme. Would you rather become a vampire or become a werewolf? I don't know. I mean, a vampire or a werewolf? If you had vampire powers, what would you use the power for? I mean, tell that to Alucard, who refused to become a vampire, and like, what's my favorite part of the game? The part of Castlevania, Vampire's Kiss, or Dracula X, or the Japanese version? What's my favorite part of the game? Okay, there's two of them. One is the true ending with Richter Belmont being hugged by Annette, and then you see Maria Renard like, oh no! And the other part is, oh, and the other part is rescuing Annette besides Maria Renard. So there you have it. And that is my 2 cents in per se 2 cents. So yeah, and that was like that's my sister's question. And now for Austin's question: would you rather become a vampire or become a werewolf? I don't know, perhaps a werewolf. If I had vampire powers, I mean, besides who had, what would I use? The power of flight to become a bat. And then, because Bugs Bunny would become like, an abracapocus, and he becomes an umpire with the little bat wings, and then he takes flight because from Looney Tunes. So, yes. Okay, I have a question for all of you guys. Here's my question. Well, I mean, of course, Izzy. What is your favorite part of Castlevania Dracula X, or Vampire's Kiss, or the Japanese Japanese version of this? Well, the USA version, the European version, the Japanese, or Izzy. But I know you don't play games as much. But what is your favorite part? I mean, who knows? Um, so there you have it. I don't know if Izzy has played something like this, but I know she's going to answer which is a Mario game, which I don't mind from her. So I don't mind from her. I mean, because since she's my sister, because she has immunity. uh, oh. Oh man, I mean, yeah, that's Wild Dance in Phantasmic Hell. Okay, Blazer, I'm gonna start with you. You said my favorite part is when I finish the game with full of joy. Yay! Austin Lawrence says easy, saving Maria in a net. What can I say? I'm a sucker for saving people. Even I am as well. So yeah, that's a question. Also, here's an. I know you had more questions. What's your favorite music out of Castlevania, Dracula X, and or Vampire's Kiss, or the Japanese version? If I would like to say that, that's another question that I just added. So went from stage one, stage two, stage three, stage four. There's stage 5A, stage 5B. There's stage 6, which is the tower, and there's stage 7. And there is the boss music on most of the stages except for one. Divine Bloodlines. Easy. Really? Okay, that's Opposition number 13. A lot of that music is played by from the Baroque era by classical music of Ludwig van Beethoven and Johann Sebastian Bach and and Friedrich Haydn. Not Haydn. Not it's Joseph Haydn, and there is George Friedrich Handel, as I recall. Road to the Enemy for me. Oh, I mean, I say okay, I said Castlevania Dracula X. I didn't say other Castlevania games because you guys didn't hear me clearly enough. I specifically said Dracula X or Vampire's Kiss or the Japanese version because you guys didn't hear me well because I spoke clearly on that. If I said any Castlevania game, that would have worked for you guys, but you didn't listen well enough. You really need to listen well enough. You don't just like yada yada blah blah from what I'm saying, okay? It's important when you hear me specifically and not just that. Thank you. Oh, the stage one music. Oh, okay. That one. That one. At least I said specifically. I looked up for the OST for this game to refresh. Okay, okay. I get it. I get it. I mean, there's Simon Belmont's theme music. There's Belmont's theme music. And then there's the Sunken Ship theme music, which is on stage 5B. And there's the other one, which is in stage 5, where you get close to the boss of which is, the boss of the werewolf back before that. So there you have it. And Dance of Illusions. I mean, there's other music such as That Way, The Clockwork. Oh, yeah, Shudder. What is my favorite music in this game? Oh, I am going to say on. Oof. I'm going to say. Oh, Opposition or music number 13. Or Opposition, number 13. And yeah, that one. That one. And also the Dance of Illusions. A Dance of Illusions. So there you have it. No vampire killer. And there's the cemetery. So there you have it. An hour and a half, and then like I said, it'll be a 2 hour live stream, and then if you guys got that's a good pick to be honest, a good pick. So if you guys got more questions and answers for me, I'm all ears. And it is, I'm absolutely happy for people, What made me so happy is that my sister Izzy just showed up at the live stream late, and then she says hi to me, and I tell her, how are you doing? And she says, great. So how's my little niece? And she's great because my little princess. Yeah, I'm still wearing pink, and also, before I'll let you guys type the questions, but I'll tell you this. Here's one. What is your favorite Castlevania? Don't you mean who is my favorite Castlevania character? Not besides saying the word what, it would be who is my favorite Castlevania character. Who is my favorite Castlevania character? Uh, Out of any Castlevania game, who is my favorite? Oh, I think I may have three, to be honest. The other, well, there's Simon Belmont, and there's Richter, and the other would be Alucard. Alucard! So, yes, Alucard. Of course, yeah. If you want to know something about what I know of on the DC comics, if you ever heard of the show called The Batman from the 2005 to 2004 to 2007 show, The Batman, there is a movie called The Batman versus Dracula. The Batman versus Dracula, and it's and yeah, and so yes, and the Batman versus Dracula in a way. I mean, that's on Max if you want to know, unless you're a DC fan or someone on. Oh, they have subscription of Max. I mean, it was used to be called HBO Max, and now it's called Max. So yes, that you can find it there. The Batman versus Dracula. Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So who is the better version of the Dark Knight, the Batman or Dracula? I would say the Batman, who is Bruce Wayne picking a fight against Dracula from yes, and then having his victims become more like himself in a way. And that's how Dracula kind of infiltrated the name. He also tries to use the name Alucard, which is backwards for Dracula, until Bruce Wayne figure out that Alucard is a name in backwards. So there you have it. And of course, there is another a show that's on a TV show series on Netflix, Castlevania Nocturne. So, Castlevania Nocturne, it's actually based on Castlevania Dracula X or Vampire's Kiss or the Japanese version. So, Castlevania Nocturne, it's based on this game. Begins with Richter Belmont, if you want to know, which is same thing goes for Rondo of Blood. Rondo of Blood as well. So Castlevania Nocturne, and yes, Maria Renard and Ned and Dracula, and there you have it. Who knows? It might there might be some characters added along the way, and then if you get the idea, and also with some of that. I've heard of it, never actually seen it. It's on Netflix only, Austin Lawrence. It's not on Crunchyroll. Netflix only. Netflix exclusive only. Castlevania Nocturne, of course. It's not KID friendly. It never was, never had, never will. It's not KID friendly. It's more above the TV 14 limit and higher. So, yeah. So Castlevania Nocturne or TVMA. So yeah, it has like the gothic feel and all that, and you get the idea. And so also I have something else entirely in common up. So if you remember how I did that Halloween Havoc escape, and then two and then two couples will be randomly chosen. Will have to go to the mansion to escape from the Okay, Blazer, you take care now. Take care then, and thank you for coming to the live stream. Thank you for coming to the live stream. And also, Blazer, before you go, there will be a video premiere of tomorrow of my trip to the haunted world. Just to let you know, my trip to the haunted world in Idaho 2023. That's going to be up for tomorrow. It'll be up for tomorrow, so be prepared for that one. So yes, Halloween Havoc Escape. So it's based off from the virtual mode on show of Escape the Undertaker, which is on Netflix exclusive only. So yes, Escape the Undertaker. So two couples need to find the urn to escape out of the mansion in order to get themselves out of here. It was Asuna and Kirito, and there was Hilda von Goneril, and there was Jonathan. So those were the two couples who were randomly chosen. So Asuna and Kirito and Hilda von Goneril and Jonathan being randomly chosen to find the urn. So you start with upstairs, downstairs, and then. So I'm gonna sum it up and make it quick and simple. But if you which way? After finding, there is the urn, and the urn is somewhere around the mansion of where the Undertaker lives, and then you decided to, who knows? They split up, and then Asuna goes in one place, and while Kirito's in another, while Hilda goes downstairs, goes upstairs, and then Jonathan or Isaac goes downstairs in a way, and then Asuna got caught in a throne, like, hey, why not take a seat here? And like, oh no, and then she got stuck, and then like all of a sudden a part of her something that's being sucked out of her, for like her life force in a way, and then now she needs to find out. Now she needs to get it back, and then she is being unbuckled or unshackled, and then there you have it. And then Kirito comes in, and then the only way to stop the process is to find the urn. Well, the urn, I mean, was being locked inside there, and now all of a sudden they need to find two pieces of the key. One is upstairs and the other is downstairs. So which way did you want to go? Up or down, whichever choose. Which one would you like to go? Which one would you prefer to go to, upstairs or downstairs? Just answer quickly if you want to know. Upstairs or downstairs? Just say up or down. Stairs, upstairs, downstairs. Because you need two pieces of the key to open up the locked urn. And that life. Okay, so upstairs. Okay, let's go upstairs. So, yeah, Asuna, Kirito, Hilda, and Isaac going upstairs. They know that time is not on their side, and then they walk into the hallway, paintings, and then they walked into the library. Yes, and you can see some paintings of one painting of the, oh, what's his name? Paul Bearer. Yes, Paul Bearer, who has that high pitched squeaky voice like, "You will be my Undertaker. You will meet him, and he will surely meet you." Yeah, Paul Bearer. There you go. It's Paul Bearer on the painting. Then you see a painting of like how did the Undertaker get the souls to capture with the urn, and then the key. It's like there's a switch, and then an alligator's mouth is open. Like what? An alligator's mouth is open. It opened its mouth and up, and it opens up, it closes when it's not stepped on a switch. So the key is hidden in a gator's mouth. And so Jonathan has to stay there, and then Hilda von Goneril has to get the key on top of the gator's mouth, and then there's a secret door behind the staircase, and where you and where Kirito and Asuna go in, and then all of a sudden the library of that bookcase shelf door is closed behind them, and then they fall through this hallway of this corridor, and then right next to it is a security room with videos, and all the cameras around inside the mansion is where the Undertaker usually sits. And then all of a sudden, and then you see a video of Paul Bearer says, "You will be my Undertaker, and he will meet you. Rest assured, you will rest in peace. Oh, yes." So the two choices are this. Do you want to stay and face the Undertaker because if you're this Kirito staying with Asuna, face the Undertaker. If you do that, well, guess what? You will have a bad ending. If you want to escape from the Undertaker and not face him, get ahead, find the nearest vent and get out of there. And I'm guessing you chose the second option, which it is. So yes, you chose the second option, and there you have it. So you don't want to stay there and get out of there. And then Hilda and Isaac are wondering, where did Kirito and Asuna go? I mean, they were right here, and then they try to go downstairs, and then all of a sudden they see Kirito and Asuna like, how did you guys get here? Escape through a vent? There was a secret bookshelf, a secret passage behind a secret bookshelf door, and like, really? I mean, the Undertaker's been watching us the whole time. Yeah, second option's a good ending. So the choices you make will change the fate of your destiny. So, okay, and now you got the first key. And now you need to get the second key, which you have to go downstairs immediately. So you go downstairs immediately, and guess what? The second key is there, but there's this mysterious fog that's been blocking in the morgue. The second key is where the morgue is at. It's like, who wants to go touch the fog? No, not me. No way, I ain't touching no fog. You do realize that fog is no ordinary fog, correct? I mean, right. I mean, Hilda von Goneril, it's just regular fog. I mean, I wouldn't touch the regular fog if I were you. Like, Garrett says, I'm not touching no fog. I don't think Asuna's not touching no fog as well. So Jonathan says, it's just regular fog. Like, turn around, look behind you, like, oh no, and there's the Undertaker popping out of nowhere and then getting sucked down by the Undertaker. This is where, you see Hilda and Asuna and Kirito see that Jonathan just, like, how is he going to get out? But, like, if you want to get the key, make certain you want to stay on top of it, on top of such as the cart where the movable wheels, and to get the key, and then you finally got the key by not touching the fog. And so Jonathan, of course, is facing the Undertaker, like, asking him, so, if only you could have listened by not touching the fog. Surprised they didn't follow you. Perhaps they would like to take the urn for themselves. Like, why would they want the urn for themselves? And then being tossed out of here, and then, like, how did you got from one minute you're in the morgue, the next minute you're out of a closet? Like, yeah, I know. I mean, don't go to the fog. Just don't go to the fog. Don't touch the fog ever. Now, finally, you got the key, unlocking the door, unlocking the urn, and then all of a sudden you hear the voice of the Undertaker saying, not so fast. before you get a hold of the urn, you will be facing your worst nightmare, your greatest fears that you ever face. Once you touch the urn, there's no going back. And it's like, okay, we'll touch. And all of a sudden, that now that Asuna is finally free, her life force, her soul has been saved. And so, yeah, don't touch the fog. So now that, because the very last drop was the very last life force of her soul that was she's gonna be, or else the Undertaker will get Asuna's soul permanently. And now she's saved. And now then the only way to get out is to have the urn and get out of the mansion. So, of course, before there was in the library, there was a vial that says power. And then Asuna says, okay, I'll take the vial. So she'll take the vial that says power. Like, what does it do? I don't know. Maybe you could perhaps try to keep that in just in case. So, okay, Asuna keeps it. So she kept the vial that says power. So now that they got the vial, now they face their fears, and then all of a sudden, and then it begins with Kirito, and then you see seeing these people of the past, is seeing his very first girlfriend, then seeing Asuna, then seeing then Sinan, then seeing other members of Sword Art Online, and then seeing Rain, and then kept going on, and then you see Leifa, then you see her, it's like everything, like, how is this? Like, the only thing, you want to escape out of here, all you have to do is just grab the urn so we can all get out of this mansion, for crying out loud. The thing is that what he really wants? To take the urn so he can escape from it? Though the question is, if he takes the urn and escape it, well, guess what? His soul, he will just go automatically go with the Undertaker's servitude in a way, per se. But if he chooses not to have the urn, well, guess what? He just fought his biggest fear of how to conquer it by not taking the urn. Then the same thing goes with Hilda von Goneril. Of course, I make this up. It's a fear of spiders? Like, you're trapped in a box full of spiders, and then the Undertaker says, I'll let you out if you join me. And then, like, why would I join you? Well, in case I'm trapped in a box full of spiders. No, I'll let you free. No, it won't be that easy. I'll let you free if you join me, and I'll use these to set you free. And then you can, all these spiders out in the box here will be gone. Like, does she really want this? I mean, if she says yes, I mean, she will belong to the Undertaker. There's no way she cannot go back. If she says no, then guess what? I mean, she'll have to endure it until her fear of spiders. And then, now, Asuna's turn. It's like she's all alone, and then right there she sits on a sofa, and then right next to her is the urn, and then she sees a television, and then right next to her is her father, and like, there is the urn. All you ever wanted is to get the urn, and you can do whatever you want. All this fortune, all this wealth, it's all yours now. Like, is this what she really wanted? Of her accomplishments to escape the reality and all this. And she knows if she wants to have the urn for herself, there's only one thing left to do. She can keep it. But if not, I mean, if she does, well, guess what? She goes into servitude with the Undertaker. But if not, I mean, she grabs the urn and throws it at the television set, or and just fights off the doubts of fear of everything from what she sees in this. And now with Jonathan trapped inside a coffin, and then you hear the Undertaker putting dirt on top of on the coffin on a grave. And it's like, I'll let you free if you join me. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not gonna join if you don't. I guess I'll keep on burying you with the in dirt being buried alive. So there were two options with him as well. Of course, they both chose it. And now all of a sudden they find themselves trapped inside the coffins. They opened them up, and then these two couples finally got out, and now they see the Undertaker. And now all of a sudden that the Undertaker knows that they're trying to take his urn. So there's only one way they have to do is to fight against the Undertaker. And then they realize the Undertaker is no ordinary human being. So they're doing more than just this. And you know, the Undertaker says, I usually wanted to get Austin's soul, but now I'm going to take all of your souls as well. And then he laughs. Should have escaped when you had the chance. And like, how do we escape from this if he is not human at all likewise? So, be simple. You can't kill him off because he's called the Dead Man. What do you expect from the Undertaker? What do you expect from him, Austin Lawrence? And guess what? And they tried to hold him down. And how did, like, there's only one thing they can do to defeat the Undertaker. Well, if they want to get out of here, they need to destroy the urn. Destroying the urn, like, how? It's like, and then Austin asks, wait a minute, that vial that says power. Then she drinks, and all of a sudden she's like brimming with power, and then she would want to destroy the urn with a jackhammer or the hammer, and then destroying it, and all of a sudden everything is like, whoa. And they're being teleported out of here. Like, 1 minute they were underneath a basement, and the next thing they know, they're outside. Completely outside. And yes, and like, we escaped from the Undertaker's clutches by destroying the urn, and like, yay! And now the two couples finally escape from this mansion of this Halloween Havoc escape. And like, finally, yes. And then at the end, and you see the Undertaker like sitting on his very own throne. He says, "Congratulations, you were able to choose the one path that you never thought of, because you chose not to take the urn." And he says, "My hat is off to you. Until next time, for another couple of random couples will come into my mansion and choose the fate of their own choices." And that's about it. So there you have it. And that is the end of that short series of the Halloween Havoc Escape, which is based on the Netflix show called Escape the Undertaker. So yes, that's what it needs to be. And also, what do you? I'm glad you. I did enjoy this live stream, and also tomorrow will be the video premiere of The Haunted World in Idaho 2023, and it is Alliance Teen. So I'm gonna say this: the following of that video for tomorrow, it will have scary images, horror, and jump scares. then I'll tell you this, it's not KID friendly. It's scary. I just created my own little horror movie out of that because it's Alliance Teen, and I already put 4 random people on a comic strip visual novel thumbnail who don't want to get the pants and being scared out of them. And it was like, I don't know. Well, I mean, there will be 3 people who will, but one person, I don't know if that's going to work for him or not, because I don't know if this scares him or not, because it's like he is staring death in the face. It's like saying, I'm not afraid of you. So you're going to find out who that person is on the comic strip visual novel thumbnail. And it's just interesting. Oh. So it'll be a video premiere, not a live stream, which will be pre-recorded, but the chat will be live. Just that's why. But it's approximately. I'll give you that. So it'll be who knew on the final day tomorrow for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So yeah. Thank you for those who came to watch this live stream, and it means so much to me. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and tell me what do you guys think? And I'm glad you liked it. As your main owner and founder of this entire channel who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and or breakfast for dinner, and celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the entire month of October wearing pink, and also I would love to do a live stream and or let's play either Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance and Araya of Sorrow, whichever works, because it's an RPG game, RPG platforming game, so it is quite long. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice, and I'll see you guys tomorrow's video premiere of the 2023 The Haunted World, which is Alliance Teen. And also, I'll see you guys on another live stream video of WWE 2K22 or 2K23 or both. Friendship is magic for everyone. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day and or evening. And also keep me in touch on social media if you want to. And I will post it up in the Alliance community board. So take care now. Bye bye then. See ya.